Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
We are heading into our final days of this week and noting that we are now on another 10-day countdown to the end of this month as we head towards Memorial Day weekend. But what we have here through the end of the week is talking some pleasant conditions. We are going to see some drying into the environment and some warming temperatures into Friday. That will leave us with a mild weekend. If we get some better gaps of some of those clear sky conditions, noting some high temperatures climbing into those 60s will be possible. Now that could create some convection in the atmosphere in those afternoon hours with that heating to create some storms possible, especially within the valley closer to some of those higher elevation points. But that will be something we monitor for the weekend, and then into early next week we will return back to an active weather pattern across much of our Gulf regions. But here's what we're seeing as we head into our Thursday. The marine forecast still highlighting some areas of some strong winds as well as some rain showers to hold, especially for our Gulf coastal communities. So still noting that we will see at least some slight to moderate impacts for our Thursday. Again, highlighting some of those winds, some elevated sea conditions, but conditions will be drying out, which we'll take a look at that forecast here in a moment. For our Anchorage area, 44 is our morning low to an afternoon high 55, as we will be noting again that average high is 60 degrees, and we're going to get closer to even trying to climb above that number here as we head towards the weekend. Not expected to get to the 70s to break records, but at least going to try to get to more of these seasonably warm conditions. Now, our Thursday is going to be again the day where we start to move into some of this drying. Still going to battle some cloud cover there, holding us within those 50s, and still able to find some of those wind gusts. We highlight a few of those areas there again when it came down to our marine areas and some of the valleys still trying to develop some of those afternoon wind gusts, but for the most part not too blustery of a day as we watch the quieting weather pattern move in. We can see that we do have those rain showers, especially holding on to the Kenai Peninsula, especially and again those Gulf coastal communities, but then by the end of the day most of that rich moisture is moving out, and we even see the decreasing cloud cover moving in for our Friday to allow for some more widespread sunshine for the South Central to help to uptick those temperatures. So as we look at the accumulation, we have zeros for our inland spots, coastal areas, at least some light accumulation through the far portion of the Prince William Sound, to seeing our better accumulation there across areas of Whittier as well as Seward. We are at 18 hours and 5 minutes of daylight for Thursday. Again, expected to see definitely some brighter skies to enjoy on Friday, though we are before 5 a.m. sunrise and now almost at 11 p.m. sunset. High temperatures around the mid to upper 50s for our Thursday for our inland spots, and by Friday we will see more widespread 50s to getting closer to those 60s as well for our interior regions, and then we'll continue to flirt with reaching into those 60s, talking some quieter conditions into the early weekend. By about Monday is where we are going to move back to some gloomier skies inland and talk about the rain showers returning to our coastal communities.